The Geneva Disarmament Platform is organising this conference about weapons governance because we thought we really needed to give a bit of a boost to disarmament and arms control and these kinds of topics that are very important for global security, but we're experiencing some difficult times at the moment. And we wanted to get people to take a different look at the situation, a different look at the tools we can use to solve these challenges and problems, and a different look at who should be involved in dealing with weapons and dealing with security. We've coined this term weapons governance to cover the whole spectrum of weapons issues, things that we've previously called disarmament or arms control or non-proliferation or international humanitarian law, the laws of war, the laws of armed conflict. All these issues we thought would benefit from being discussed together instead of as separate issues. So the difference is we're looking at this in a more holistic way, and we're looking at it as a system rather than individual issues. And we're looking at the way the different factors, the different actors, the different stakeholders, the different approaches fit together. And we use the term governance because we see it as a subset of global governance. Weapons governance is one aspect of the broader challenges of global governance, dealing with the risks that face us across the world. We hope the outcome of the conference will be that we find some pathways that we can explore further. What are the promising avenues that we can go down together to find tools and approaches that we can use to deal with these problems in a practical way? I'd really like to see us develop a kind of network, a network of different approaches, different activities, not coordinated in one single way, but a network that reinforces itself. Different activities, different actors working on their own issues in their own way, but it all fits together to make a resilient network-based approach to governing these problems. I think the most important takeaway from this first day of discussion is that there's a lot we have to work with. There are very many capable people out there working with an enormous array of tools and techniques and ideas. And I think by bringing them together, we've already made a great start in identifying the kinds of things we could pursue together. I think a lot of people are working on things that they don't realize are relevant to weapons governance. They don't realize are directly relevant to international security. And I hope we can open out these paths and find ways that we can develop these tools to make the world safer and more secure. I think the example that came out most strongly today is the importance of data and the importance of different sources of information and pooling that information so that we have a broad perspective of what's going on, what is happening, and we're not relying just on governments, we're not relying just on a particular study or a university. We have a wide range of sources of data, we're pooling that data, we're analysing it, and we're using that to decide on what needs to be done and how best to do it.